everybody. Doing another one of the little updates and upgrades type of improvements videos, and this one is about or a little bit more of our organization storage stuff. In an RV, storage is a premium, and being utilitarian as well as stuff accessible and room for stuff, you have to be imaginative and have some compromises as well, but you also have to think through it and plan ahead and just do it and make the organization process happen. So a couple things we did that we've got a good amount of storage in our fifth wheel. It's not as much as some of the newer fifth wheels I've seen. There's some that have some ridiculous amounts of storage. You know, the front underbelly compartments and some of that kind of stuff is just ridiculous how much space is available. But ours has a good little amount of storage for us, and we're using it. In fact, at this point, we've still got a lot of space that's not utilized. A lot of the kitchen space is not even stored or organized yet. We've got cabinets up above that we basically just utilize. Like right now, this is just office type stuff. You know, right now we just got stored paper. We haven't got baskets for it or anything like that. And that's what I wanted to talk about today was baskets we got. You'll see one here right behind me. 2 screws, I put it on the wall and it hooks on the basket. They got these at Walmart. They're actually strong enough that they're actually holding some weight really good. What started this process was our fruit hanging basket we've got here, which we've had for quite a while. But with a grocery trip that is going to feed us for a week or two, there's a heck of a lot of fruit and vegetables that go into it. So we were thinking about a second one of these, but thinking, where do we hang it? We hung this one early on because we knew, hey, this is something we use in the other trailer. We know we need it. It's convenient for the kids and for us. But when you're looking at, you know, garlic and onions and kiwi and apples and bananas and oranges and all kinds of other stuff, it piles up pretty quick. So what we did is we added these other baskets over here on the wall. Now, they're the same types of baskets. I think they're like $1.27, $2.27, something like that. They're like $2 or so at Walmart. Not very expensive at all, and pretty sturdy. They're quite a bit. I think we had, when we first put this up here, 3 bunches of bananas in this, and it didn't really sag at all. Our slide here will actually come in and interfere with these, so when we get ready to move, we will take these off, put them down here in the dinette, and take them off the wall. But they're very convenient because they're still out of the way. They're not going to get interfered with here. We have our cat stuff here too, and we put our step stool and our little kennel and some of that over here, as well as our step ladder, our folding step ladder over here out of the way. So this is kind of a corner that's become a little bit of storage. Not been a problem. We still can access the dinette very well, and what this does allow is have extra storage spaces for the fruit, so we can separate things down. So the apples don't taste like onions, the bananas don't taste like garlic, and all that kind of stuff. It also gets 2 of the baskets a little lower for the kids, and gives us a little higher for the cooking and kind of separate out a little bit better. What we've done over here is it gives me a place for office, because a while back I picked up this storage item at Walmart too, I believe, because we found that between having a few business cards for clients and ink pens and pencils and those kind of things and salt and pepper on the table, it worked having it here. But when we were trying to do something, it's very hard to move things around and clean things out and have a dozen things to move. We treat our dinette a lot like the office. Carla does a lot of her blog stuff here. I'm doing my office and paperwork, my inspection stuff here, and you have typically a pile of paperwork you're working with or something, and this gives a place where we can store a little bit. So some of my office work, some of my management stuff, some of my employment stuff, I could have a spot that I knew I had them handy, but they were out of the way. Carla's got one over there beside the dinette, in between the couch and all that. That's kind of RV stuff, that gives her a spot to put some stuff, and that's accessible, that we want to have. We're working on it this week, but it doesn't need to be in the way every day, and things get messed up when you do things that way. So we wanted to have a way to organize them. I ended up taking a couple of the extra baskets. For instance, I've got one up here that I've got our batteries and glues in. It gives us a place to put those. I've got one under our dinette, which is where our tools and stuff go. That is all our tapes, rolls of tape and stuff. So finding little things like that can be very convenient. If you can find a place to utilize them or a way to utilize them. We're actually looking at possibly getting a couple more of these, to hang at the kids' bed, give them a little extra storage, even though they got those little baskets that gives them a more visible, immediate, for a book or two kind of thing, rather than the material hangers they've got. I mounted a power strip under the table because we've got a plug down there, but instead of having 5 or 6 plugs and swapping plugs around, mounting a power strip down there, accessible but out of the way, let us have our computers up here, but the cords can go out of the way. And we have found that with the computers, one thing I like about it is that they kind of fit nicely, so even you can still have 2 people sitting here for dinner when you move a few things out of the way, because you've got some organization to get things moved, you know, and clear your space. And that makes it where the space is double and triple duty. And that's one thing that's pretty critical for RV living. If you have any questions, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe and like. We'll add more as we have more upgrades and ideas and stuff. If you have any ideas or anything, you know, post, let us know. Let us know what you've done too. We may put together some slideshow or something of some people that have done other things too, and because organization is always good with RV. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and all that. See you next time. Have a good one.